What up, world? What up, fight family? It's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV coming at you with some news you can use and another episode of Ringside Views. And I got the future champ, Houston, one of Houston's great prospects that's looking great coming out our city right now, man. Jesse Garcia. I almost called you Vargas, but it almost came out. What's going on, Jesse?
I'm just chilling.
Man, I appreciate you
I just
coming through, man.
got done running right now.
Huh?
Just got done running right now, and I beat the rain.
Man, I don't know. This rain came out of nowhere too.
For
Man,
real.
you gonna be on the next fight up card?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay, good. They already got your opponent.
Nah, we're probably gonna be fighting at 128.
Are you dropping down?
Yeah.
Oh, so you no longer a lightweight?
Nah, I never was a 35 pounder.
I thought you would. Okay,
Nah,
so you was a
big for
30.
me. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm a 30.
so you're gonna try to move down to 120, 128?
Yeah, 128, 126 is the future plan.
Okay. Yeah, if you can move forward at 126, that's a lot of energy and a lot of power because you already knocking boys out at 130.
Yeah, yeah. It's just
Man,
135 is too tough.
I understand. What got you in the boxing?
What got me in, man? I was like a rambunctious kid when I was young. I was always getting into fights and just too damn hyperactive when I was like 8 years old, 9 years old. So I got put in karate, but then I didn't. I just like liked it, but I didn't like it. You know what I mean? And then my mom found a boxing gym near our house, and we moved from. We just were like, let's start that, and ever since then I just stuck with it.
Already, and then that. So how long have you been boxing out of Maine?
Probably out of Maine now. We're It's probably a little over a year with me.
Okay, okay, because you out there boxing with Darwin, Ammo. How does it feel having though? Well, even though Oshaki Foster out there shot, how does it feel having
Yeah,
that veteran leadership right there with you, helping you through your career?
man, it's awesome. Being able to spar with Shock. I learn a lot every time we spar. He always ends up kind of beating my ass, but I learn every time, and I know I'm gonna get better every time I spar him. And then other guys come in from different like to do their camps at our gym, so I get the opportunity to spar other guys from different regions. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
there's always good sparring. Like Miguel Flores, Isaac Torres, and it's just a bunch of good fighters that come in, and I end up getting good work all the time.
Okay. Who's one of the biggest names that people might know that you sparred so far?
Probably Shock's one of them. Miguel, Tremaine Williams.
Yeah, I know Tremaine. I've interviewed Tremaine a couple of times.
Um,
Tremaine
nah, I
Midget.
know. Yeah, midget.
Yep.
Uh, I'm trying to think honestly. I've sparred so much, with different guys, and I've been in there that like it's just hard to remember who. You know what I mean?
Okay. And I got my co-host in the building, 503 Line. I appreciate you coming through, champ. Before you go, Big Dose, he's 9-0 with 5 knockouts. And Big Dose also asks, who are you looking forward to fighting in the future at your weight class?
Huh?
A Big Dose, one of the guys in the chat asks, who are you looking forward to fight in the future at your weight class?
Oh man, I'd like to fight. Well, I think Colin Frampton moved up in weight, didn't he? Colin
Either
Frampton's one guy I'd like to fight, and that guy at 126,
a new way
Warrington.
or Warrington, Josh. He getting ready to fight Shakur.
Yep.
Yeah. And 503, man, welcome to the party. You there, champ? You on mute if you're talking. And Big Doe's now Monster's not at his weight class. Monster's a bantamweight. He's down there 120, 22 right now.
Who is
Monster Nue.
yeah, he's down. He's on a smaller weight class.
Yeah, he's down there with midget.
Mhm.
Yo, 503, you there? I guess he stepped away for a second. But back to talking about so being in that gym with and seeing some of the projections of some of the stars that you got in the gym like Darwin and Ammo, does that give you any motivation and push you harder right now?
Yeah, I mean, Regis comes into the gym as well, and the guy
Yeah.
is just a workhorse, and it just motivates me to, I got to get to that level. You know what I mean? World champion, defend the title. You know what I mean? I got to get to that level. That's the level I'm working towards.
And I forgot Regis was out of that gym. Have you sparred him anytime?
I don't think so.
Would you like to get that work in with him?
Yeah, I would love to. He's always busy. They always got guys for him to spar, so it's like, hey, I ain't gonna butt in, you know. The
Yeah.
guy's got his sparring for a reason, so there's no reason for me to try to jump on that. You know what I mean? But one
Yeah.
day I would love to definitely get in there and get a couple rounds.
I might have to. I'm gonna try to make my way up to Maine pretty soon, and get some footage of you guys in there sparring and working out. Cause I've been meaning to come by there for the longest.
Definitely come make it, man. Make it.
I damn sure will. What's So let's move to that fight y'all had Friday night, man. That was a amazing night of boxing, man. And you and John had a hell of a fight. To me, y'all had fight of the night because it was impact. I'm talking about action from start to finish. How
Yeah.
did you feel? How did you feel about your performance in that fight?
I give myself like a D, C minus, honestly. I made the fight a lot harder than I should have, and I didn't listen too well. There was a lot of things I saw from the footage that I got from my buddy that I could have done a lot better. But hey, I'm taking the W and moving on forward, and I'm already back in the gym Monday, and just been working on shit that I need to work on.
I actually streamed that fight live, so if you want to go watch the full fight, it's on my page.
Okay, I definitely will. Thank you.
Yeah, I streamed all you guys fight, and you came on right. You was second fight of the night.
Yeah, that was the
So yeah,
second fight.
yeah. So you'll be right at the beginning
Yeah.
because I caught the second round of the heavyweights right before yours. 503, you made it in yet? You're on mute if you're speaking, champ.
Come back to me.
Okay. Yeah. So why you say you have to send that footage? Why you give yourself such a hard grade?
Well, I'm my own worst critic, but I just know that I had him hurt in the fourth round or third. I forgot which round. I had him hurt, and then after having him hurt, whether it was that round or the next round, I should have been able to, take him out or be able to stop the fight. But that didn't happen. Went to the decision, and that just made it a lot harder than what it needed to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, me watching that fight, y'all was good. I actually scored the fight myself as a draw because y'all were going back and forth. I mean, y'all were really going back and forth, and it was like I said, it was a lot of action. You did great in spots, but it was times that you let him get leverage on you and push you, and you look like you made him look like he was a stronger fighter at times.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, he was stronger. I mean, when he would hug me a lot, I felt a lot of like I just felt his strength when he would hug a lot, and then there was a lot of clash of heads, and it was
Yeah.
bothering the shit out of me. There was a lot of
If you-
Cashapp heads, and it was really bothering me.
It was. It really was. And the ref wasn't even calling it. I will
I
say
mean,
that.
you know, it could have been both of our faults. You know, the ref was trying to see everything, but I mean, shit, I was kind of getting pissed, but I had to like, you know, keep my cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you can go back in that fight and change anything, what would you do different?
A lot more jabs. Start from the first round, just hitting the shit out of his body, and a lot more straight right hands instead of trying to throw an overhand right a lot.
Yeah.
And I'd
Mm.
keep everything else the same. The constant pressure and staying little.
Yeah. And double up on that jab.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. But man, that was a great fight.
No, it was a
So
fan-friendly fight. People got their money's worth going in. You know,
yeah, they
it's not
did.
what I'm trying to do, but hey, it happened, and like I said, I just said screw it, and I took the W and gonna move on forward.
So, before I move on, I'm gonna stick with that fight tonight. Did you watch Chance? Did you watch Chance and Desmond fight?
No, I was in a bad mood. I heard
Yeah,
it. Tell you what, I heard about it, and all I heard, and I heard no, what's that word? I heard no like yelling or nothing when I was in that back locker room. Like I heard it was, you could have heard a pin drop. So
man,
all I knew was going on.
everybody was laughing mostly. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
It
Um,
was that bad.
one Desmond shouldn't even been out there fighting. Not
Uh,
even gonna lie to you.
do you know who Desmond is? Because it says from Houston, Texas, and I was like, "Where's this
I
guy
never
from?"
heard of it. From what Joe told me, he just went pro. That was his pro debut, and he also said the guy never had an amateur fight.
Well, it shows.
Yeah,
'Cause I
oh
saw a
yeah,
little video. I saw a video, and it definitely showed.
it definitely showed. Chance had some skill, but you could tell he was still just becoming pro, so he's getting his feet wet. So hopefully
Yeah.
we'll see how he fights against an actual fighter instead of somebody who's fighting wild as hell.
Yep. No, I totally agree.
So
And that's what having an amateur background is very, very important.
yeah,
Very
very.
important.
So coming up and watching boxing and getting into boxing, who are some fighters that you looked up to that you kind of tried to emulate their style after?
Arturo Gotti, Edwin Valedo, Mike Tyson, and Triple G. Shit. Those kinds of guys, man.
Who
Uh,
is so
Pacquiao.
if you oh I was gonna say if you could if you look at your style and the way you fight, is it a fighter that somebody can pick like okay he fights like him?
I don't think so. Um, I don't think so. Nobody's ever really told me. I, only a couple guys I've heard to be like, you got that Kodo style kinda, and I was like, really? I don't really see it. They're like, yeah, you got that Kodo style. You like throwing that body and sitting down, come back with a nasty left hook. But then again, it's like I hear it sometimes, and then I don't ever hear anything at all from like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And you know what? Now that I think about it, they're not lying. You do got that kind of Miguel Cotto style. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna go back and rewatch that fight again, and I'm gonna look. But yeah, even when we was at next fight up together, I was looking at you fight. I'm like, damn, I like the way this kid box. And Miguel was one of my favorite fighters
Oh, he's
before.
a cold, cold dude. Cold dude.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And I still,
He fought real guys.
yes,
You
he
know,
did. No lie.
he never shy from nobody.
So who is your favorite fighter in the game right now?
Shit. In the game, like right now,
Right now, right now.
damn, that's a tough one. I like Lomachenko a lot, man. I like Lomachenko a lot. Um, I gotta say, Lomachenko is one of them. Triple G was, but I could tell he's like on his way out. Canelo, he's killing it. I think I'd have to go with Lomachenko and Terrence Crawford.
Okay. Okay. And
Lomachenko.
503, you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm back, man.
There you go. There you go.
How you doing, Mr. Jesse, man? I wanted to ask you, man. What heritage, Latin background you come from? Are you Hispanic or Puerto Rican?
I'm Hispanic. My dad is a Tejano, and my mom is 100% Bolivian.
Okay. So, what were some of your favorite Latin-based fighters growing up? Like, did you fuck with Cotto, De La Hoya, Fernando Vargas? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hector Camacho.
Cotto, Edwin Valedo, Arturo
Okay.
Gatti, Camacho. I love Camacho. He was so flashy. Vinny Pazienza and Roy Jones Jr. There's some bad dudes. You know, those guys were some badass fighters. And of course, you gotta throw in there the original Manos de Tierra.
So you know you know your boxing. Roberto Duran.
Roberto Duran.
Did he get you into boxing?
Nah, I picked up boxing just cause, and then I started watching it. Like at 12 years old, I was like, I'm gonna start boxing. And once I started boxing, I started watching boxing. Does that make sense?
Makes a lot of sense.
Makes perfect sense, bro. Makes perfect sense. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you just probably just like walked in the gym, or you just told your parents you was gonna box, or your dad.
I started off with karate, and then
Oh, okay.
I started like kind of getting bored of it in a way. And my mom found a boxing gym, and we went to it. And ever since then, I stuck with it.
I'm glad you did because you've been giving us some exciting fights here in Houston. So, matter of fact, out of all the cards that you fought on here in Houston, what's one of the who you think has the best promotion going on in Houston? You got Joe Dumas, you got GNM. I mean not GNM, but you got a CDM. You got El Tigre, you got Next Fight Up, and everybody's doing great, especially for the city, and I'm loving it all.
Yeah, I love all the fights that are happening. Trust me, it's like, oh shit, there's a lot of selections to get on. But
Yeah.
I gotta give it to my pops, Forrest Washington. He's killing it. He's doing amazing shows, and maybe I'm being a little biased, but you know, he's my pops. But you know, he's killing on the shows. He's putting great shows together. He's doing great fights, and he take care of the fighters. He tries to put everybody on there. He does a damn good job on putting shows. I love it.
Yeah. He's even told me that he's lost money on fights, but he's still putting on great shows every time.
Yeah, he that's what he's told me too. But his heart's there, and you could tell. You know what I mean?
Yes. That's what makes it's so genuine on everything that he does.
Exactly.
One of the guys in the comments said, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now as a boxer, and do you plan on moving up in weight?"
Man, let's see. I'm 24 years old, so in 5 years I'll be 29. I'm more than likely still going to be boxing. Hopefully for 12-round fights, and if God willingly everything goes right, I'll probably be fighting at. This is a funny thing. At 12 years old, I started my career in the amateurs fighting at 130 pounds. I'm 24, still fighting at 130 pounds. I've moved up, to like from 34 or from 30 to 38 to 41. I think in the amateurs I fought as big as 45, and I got down to 32 and ended my amateur career fighting at 132 at 19 years old. So I don't think I'm growing. I will just get bigger, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So I think I'll probably fight 30 or 35. As I get bigger, probably when I get older, it's gonna be harder to cut weight. I have a feeling.
So that's why you're trying to go down now.
Yeah, take advantage of my youth, and put my body through a little bit of extra work if it has to, and say F it. You're young, you got this. Because when you get older, it's gonna be tougher.
Yeah. So 503, you got anything else?
Yeah, man, you all fought early this year, man. How many times do you plan on fighting this year, bro?
Man, as many times as I can. Like I said, I just fought. They're already looking at trying to get me to fight on March 7th. And then I even caught wind that they're trying to get me to fight in April, like 18th or something, like whatever, like a weekend falls on in April. So that's
Yeah.
already March and April. That's 3 fights and it's not even going to be half a year by that point. So hopefully, I'm gonna try to shoot for 5 times this year.
Yeah, because I did know I know for a fact they got 2 cards back to back. LT Gray also has 3 coming up.
Yeah,
The media,
I heard.
they got 1 card in Galveston. You should try to get on that one. That's gonna be pretty nice.
I've been out there to just watch their fights, and they come out nice.
Oh yeah, they are. I really enjoy going to both. Really, I like going to both of them. The environment is crazy.
Definitely different.
It really is. It really is. So I'm gonna ask you. What was I for that? I had the question right on top of my tongue. But I don't know why it just slipped my mind. I just had it right there because we were sitting there talking about it. Oh man.
Okay, I want to ask, man, how do you feel about the current state of boxing in Houston? Like, do you like the movement that's going on, like with you guys? Tigger got his little movement. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about it, man? I know y'all always hearing about the cholos and stuff, man. So how do you feel about like the current state of boxing in Houston?
I think it's going great. This is what Houston needed. I remember there was like a time where you didn't really hear pro fights going on. Either that or I just wasn't paying attention. But it's
Mhm.
we're definitely gonna be bringing some noise and a lot of attention. That's gonna be good. So I think overall it's good, and it needs to keep up. Because something big is gonna happen at the end of the day.
And I remember what I was going to ask you now. What I was going to ask you was, what are some of the goals that you're trying to accomplish in the sport of boxing? Not as of right now, but as you go through your career. Everybody I know wants to be champion, but what is like your actual goal sets for yourself?
I just want to leave like how like we were just talking earlier about um, legends and fighters that we could remember that were just badass. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
those great fighters, like I want to leave something like that. Someone that'll be like, oh, you remember Jesse Garcia? Yeah, that was a badass fighter back in this time, and I would be happy being able to leave like a legacy like that. And I know it's going to be a lot of hard work, but that's what I want to do. That's
Good.
my goal.
So you're more on the line of thinking legacy over money because you know the money's gonna come.
Yeah, and the money will come, but it's just like oh, you remember Jesse? Oh yeah, that was a badass fighter, and like the name will never die.
Have your name go down in history.
Exactly.
I get that 100%. 100%. 503, you up? Okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna ask you a couple of other questions. So getting to you've been pro. How long you been pro?
Let's see. I've been pro, I think 4 years now. Yeah,
4 years, and you've been with Maine One. So what got you over to make you decide to go over there and start training in Maine boxing?
I wouldn't say, I'd say like business issues. That's really it. Um, Getting out of my first manager and just things like that, and deciding to move on from trainer. You know, I was like, okay, I think I need to move on to another trainer. Something like that went down.
Do you have a manager and promoter right now?
No promoter. I do have a manager right now.
So you have guys already looking out for you. How much longer you think you're gonna be fighting in the city before you decide to venture out?
Man, well, when I first turned pro, I was signed with Top Rank, so, and
Oh shit!
everything was great. So I was fighting outside the city a lot. I'm just trying to work back up to that status. I'm trying to get these fights, get these wins, and catch their eyes again, and have them offer me a contract again.
So what happened? How did you get signed to Top Rank and then know you're not promoted by them anymore because you hadn't lost and you've been doing pretty damn good.
Business, like I said, business.
Man, I understand. The Black Banner said, "What do you think about the franchise belt?"
Franchise belt. What do you mean?
So you know the WBC has came out with the franchise belt, so a fighter can't lose his title. He actually once he gets franchise title, Lomachenko and Canelo has that. So that's why Charlo is the champion. And they can't lose their title in whatever weight class they go to. They're the franchise title wherever they go.
What?
So no matter,
I didn't know that. I think that's kind of cheap. That's kind of whack. Like, why would you have something like that? That was never the case back in the day. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Why have it now? It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because if a fighter loses and they say he continue to lose, he's just going to continue to be a champion. He's just there with a belt that he can't really do anything with. Yeah, that's really the basis for it. You can even look it up. I wish I can pull it up right now. But yeah, that's really the basis for it.
That's weird.
503.
I didn't even catch that.
Yes, sir. Matter of fact, let me see if I can. Because I think I heard somebody having an interview with Mauricio Suleiman recently. WBC franchise title. I'm trying to find it. No, that's him talking about giving Lomachenko the franchise title. Yeah, I tell you what, I send you the interviews that way you can see Mauricio Suleiman talking about it.
Definitely send me that.
And I think if you fight a franchise titleist and you beat them, they give you a diamond belt or something like that. Yeah, which ain't nothing but a trophy.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's why it's like the belts in boxing are starting to become more. Man, it's starting to become like redundant. Like don't nobody really care about them as much because they're losing meaning.
Man, you got me thinking about that.
Like to be honest with you, the only belts that I really think that really holds the most weight, the WBC gonna forever hold weight. Just because it's the green, the pretty green belt. But the IBF, the way the rules are set up, you gotta fight your mandatory at least once a year. Same, you know what I'm saying? The WBO has a ranking system that's better than everybody else's, and it's not controlled by promoters or networks.
Right.
So,
no,
and the WBA is the oldest title.
It is. That one ain't never gonna leave.
Yeah, nah, that one ain't going nowhere. Well, next to the lineal belt, but as far as the actual straps, that's the oldest. 503, you there?
Yeah, man, my bad, bro. I'm trying to get the house in order, man. But I
Oh,
want to
you
ask,
good?
I want to ask Jesse, how do he feel about getting these marquee contracts? Like, what do you think you have to do in order to get those big time promoters up? Managers looking at you again, and that's what you're trying to do, right? You're trying to get back, like in contentions with a big promoter.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
I think what got it for me was just making my own noise. Knocking guys out, but just making big noises in the amateurs. And I think in the pros is the same way, finding the right guy and winning in spectacular fashion that stands you out than the next guy next to you, and be like, oh shit, this guy really, oh shit, this is the next guy right here. And I think that's what can get you to that position. And I'm just trying to work to that level again.
Yeah, if Eddie Hearn,
You fighting there right now, bro?
Huh?
What weight class you fighting there right now?
I'm gonna be fighting down at 28 now. I just got done fighting at 35, and we just had to make a. We wanted to fight. We wanted to get because the fight before that, I fought on August 23rd on the next fight up card. You
Mm.
got to count August, September, October, November, December, January. That's 5 months. That's just, and I'm in the gym every day. So I was like, man, I need to fight. And then they said, well, we get you on this card, but it's kind of last minute. I said, screw it, let's do it. Just make the limit at 35, and we went and did it.
Okay. So basically, you don't have an official weight class that you campaigning at.
As of right now, no, but I'm working my way down. I started off my career at 30, and I stayed fighting at 30 for my first 6 fights, and then no, my first 5 fights. Then on my first 6 rounder, I went
Okay.
down to 30.
I would love
Okay.
to
And
see
was all
that.
Huh?
Go ahead, stay ready. Go ahead, bro.
No, yeah, what was you saying? If were they all with Top Rank?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there were
Your first five fights?
first 6 fights were all with Top Rank.
Okay, first. Got you. Go ahead, stay ready.
No. Hopefully, have you reached out to Top Rank to see if you can try to get another contract, or even a one fight contract to be B side?
Nah, I haven't reached out anything. Um, I let the manager handle all that. You know what I mean?
Okay. I feel that. So going back to those fights, I know. Well, you didn't fight. I thought you fought on the November card for next fight up too.
I was just there as like a commentator.
Okay, I remember seeing you. I thought you was fighting. Okay, so but you all gonna be at this one. I know you going for that knockout of the night.
On March 7th.
Hell yeah.
Nah, if it happens, it happens. But I'm just gonna go in there and let my hands go and work on the shit that I need to work on and just keep improving. And if it happens, it happens.
So as of right now, minus this last fight, what is it that you think you can do better at when you're in the ring? Because this past fight, I'm not going, like you said, you've been out of the ring for 5 months. You had a little ring rust. So it's getting back into the swing of things. What is some of the things that you think you can work on going forward as far as period, as your style completely?
A little bit more jabs is something I'm consistently working on. Just a lot more jabs. To set things up, put something in their face, be the smaller fighter using it, just things like that.
Have you ever thought about, go ahead,
Huh?
go ahead.
No, that and just more body shots, a lot more body shots. And that's about it.
Okay. Have you thought about going over to Plex, talking to Coach Ronnie just to get just a little bit of work? Because one thing I can say about Ronnie is every one of his fighters have a mean ass jab, and they even like Jericho. When I talked to Jericho, he said for the first 3 months, Ronnie had him throwing like 200-300 jabs a day. That was it, throwing jabs.
Shit. I never considered it.
Might be something to think about because even if it's just not a permanent decision, just even just going over there to get some work and some sparring in.
That's true.
Because he got Rigondeaux over there. That's about your size.
Yeah, I'd love to spar Rigondeaux.
Yeah,
That'd be a blessing.
He's right there at Plex.
I heard they opened like a new gym or something.
Yeah, Ronnie's supposed to be opening a new gym. I don't know if it's open yet. I know it will be opening soon.
Yeah.
I need to get over there. I definitely need to get over there. Because I know we got Jericho's fight coming up. You looking forward to seeing him and Montana Love fighting?
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that fight to watch. Root my brother on.
Yeah. I'm actually I'm making my way down there. I got to go down there and support H-Time.
You gonna be going over there?
Oh yeah, I'm going down there. I already bought my plane tickets and got my room. Everything's already set up.
Man, I bet you're pumped.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. It's gonna be we got to put on for the city down there.
Of course.
No love on Valentine's Day.
No love on Valentine's. I like that.
Yeah, that's what I might name a little docu-series I'm gonna do for Jericho with this No Love on Valentine's Day. But man, it's
Hey, do you have any social media like Instagram, Twitter?
Yeah, my Instagram is Manos de Fierro 95 _95.
matter of fact, 503 I actually sent you his Instagram.
I don't really know. I don't have a Twitter. I don't really know how to work it.
You on Facebook though, huh? I think we're friends on Facebook. Yeah,
I use Facebook a lot with Jesse Garcia.
Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all go follow him. Man, matter of fact, what's your Instagram? I'm gonna put it in the chat.
It's MANOS
MAMOS
NOS
DE
F IE RRO _95.
Y'all make sure y'all go follow Jesse. I already followed you because I remember we were following each other back in the gap, but I went looking for you today to make sure. Yeah, matter of fact. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him. Man, before we get out of here, we got a couple of fights that coming up this week with Ammo. I don't know who he's fighting this. You already know who Ammo fighting this Thursday?
I haven't checked. I need to check. Is it Thursday?
Yeah. Yes, Thursday. He's already in Miami, meditating on the beach today with water splashing. No, they fighting Thursday.
No, I don't know who he's fighting yet, but it don't matter. He's been training hard. He's been working hard. He's gonna destroy whoever's in front of him. I already know.
Knockout. You predicting a knockout?
Yeah, I predict a knockout. And Tevin Farmer or Jojo Diaz. That's gonna be an interesting fight, man. Jojo Diaz has been saying a lot of hate things to Tevin, and Tevin, man, he's slick, but I'm very interested to see how that fight's gonna play out. And then I don't really know who the main event is. Do you?
Tevin Farmer and JoJo is the main event.
Is it?
Yeah, the undercard. So Demetrius Andrade and Luke Keeler are the undercard.
Okay, yeah. That's what I saw on there then.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't really know those guys.
yeah. I don't know Luke Keeler. I know Demetrius Andrade. He's the WBO middleweight champion. That's
Okay,
the
yeah.
one. That's
That's
the
why
one we want.
I had to face with the name.
Yeah, you start watching Demetrius Andrade because you might see him and Charlo fight soon.
Oh
Jamal.
shit. Uh, yeah. Other than that, plus then there's that bullshit YouTube fight that's gonna be on there between the
Who?
two guys.
They fighting again?
Not it's the brothers now, or like it's a brother, the little Jake Paul's brother or Logan Paul's brother, or something.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not even interested in it. Hey, you got Ryan
Really?
Garcia coming that same week, same Friday as Jericho,
Yeah.
and Caleb Plant coming up. You know who Caleb Plant is, right?
Oh, yeah, he's a good fighter. Damn good fighter.
Yeah, I wish I could go to that fight.
That would be
But
good.
I got two more fights to ask you about, and then we're gonna get out. Mikey Garcia and Jesse Vargas fighting in Dallas. Who you got?
I see Jesse Vargas. He ain't the same. I see Mikey Garcia. He's either a TKO win or just a very decisive unanimous decision fight.
I can see that myself. And Deontay Wilder Fury too.
I'm going Fury, bro.
You going Fury?
Yeah, man. I call him. I look up to Fury, man. He's beaten all these obstacles in life and just comes back and he fights the boogeyman, Wilder, gets knocked down, comes back up, and damn near hurts Wilder at the end of the round. You know, nobody's done that to him, let alone go the distance like that with him. And, you know, Fury came off he was 400 pounds. He was battling alcohol addiction problems. I mean, to me, like that speaks volumes right there. And he just came back and just almost captured it, but got the draw. Now it's like a big what's gonna happen in this fight? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it, but every time I think about it, you only got to he got to be perfect for 12 rounds.
Yes,
Deontay Wilder
yes.
got to be perfect for 12 seconds.
Deontay Wilder, all he needs is that one shot, and all it takes is one shot. But I get what you're saying, but it's gonna be a hell of a good fight. We can all agree on that. It's gonna be a
Oh yeah,
badass.
that's something I definitely can agree on. I forgot who they said was going to be on the undercard, but I can't wait to they actually put out the full card and announcements of who it's going to be. But
Yeah,
I got
I'm
a
excited.
comment that said Fury's going to sleep in 6th round.
Inside 6 rounds, he's going to sleep. We're gonna have to see about that one.
Oh yeah, we gonna definitely talk again. I'm going after that fight. We gonna call you back because that
Yeah, we fight to talk about for sure.
definitely. You're welcome to come on anytime, even when we analyze the fights, recapping the weekend. You're more than welcome to come on. 503, you got any more questions before we get up out of here?
I want to ask, man, how would you feel about a possible matchup between you and Shakur Stevenson, man? I know you campaigning at between 130, 135. He might move up in the next couple of years, man. How would you feel about a fight with him? I know for
Man, I
sure.
think
I know for sure if you was to beat him or beat him up in some rounds, you know what I'm saying? If you wouldn't get the win, I know people would be looking at you for sure.
yeah, I mean, he actually comes down to Maine and does like some camps out there, and him and Shockey be sparring. And I never got the opportunity to spar Shakur because by the time they start sparring, I'm already done sparring. But
Okay.
I've seen Shockey put some man. I've seen Shockey give Shakur a hard time sometimes and sparring, and
Mm.
it's like it's watching two geniuses playing a chess match, man. And it's like, damn, dude. any little small movement, like wrong movement, one of these guys is gonna capitalize on it quick. And it's just like watching that, you learn a lot. So with my level right now, and me having to consistently spar shock just to, learn and get like bad habits out of me, I think I would like to see it in the future. But right now, definitely not. Shakur would probably be able to beat me. With one punch, he'll be able to catch me probably with 3 punches, and that's just being the honest truth. I got balls, I got heart, and a chin. But that don't mean shit when you got a guy in front of you that sees everything coming at him and knows, can just take that away from you inside 6 rounds or 8 rounds. And then you're left with just pure heart. And you can't win a fight on just pure heart. You got to have your skills. You got to have your game plan and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I got you, man. I got you.
Hey, one thing I did shock after watching Shock, man, I see that he's so talented, and I know he should be way further along than he is. He just got to get that opportunity, and I can't wait till he get it. And he's fighting on UFC fight all the time.
Nah, man, he's gonna get it. He's gonna fight the right guy, just like he did when he took the WBC silver featherweight title from that guy. The right opportunity came, he took it, and look what happened.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And that actually has set him up. It's just only a matter of time now because he's going to get his shot. And Burchell
can only fight. Burchell can only fight certain guys until he has to fight the mandatory guy.
Yep.
Which will eventually be shot.
Facts. Black Banner said, appreciate the interview, Jesse. Don't forget to come back on the show after Deontay Wilder knocks out Tyson Fury again.
Man, we're going to see what happens, man. It ain't over until Fat Lady sings, man.
Yeah, it ain't over till the Fat Lady sings. We go, believe me, I'm going to call you.
Sure.
I'm gonna see, man, and I'm gonna see you at the fight after, so you can't duck me. But I know you're not. You got the heart of a champion, man. You fight hard. Every time I've seen you fight hard. Matter of fact, hey, who was that guy that you fought twice? You knocked him out the first time y'all fought, and you fought again. And I was wondering, why did y'all take that fight the second time?
He actually took the fight as a last-minute replacement because the fight I was supposed to have was with some other guy, and the week of the fight, he fell out. Okay. So he took it as like a last-minute call.
And he just went in there trying to survive because you had already knocked him out the fight before.
Nah, he came to fight. But I already knew what to expect. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He probably just wanted his revenge, huh?
Yeah. He was straight up. He said, "I'm gonna get what's mine back." I was like, "All right, do you whatever."
Right on. So before we get up out of here, what can I expect out of Jesse Garcia in the next fight up March 7th at Steelboat?
Just a better. I'm gonna fight better, fight smarter, and you're gonna see development. Every time you see me fight, you're gonna see me develop better and better. Like, damn, this is the same Jesse that fought in January, and it's only March. You just get better. That's it.
All right, that's what I want to see. And believe me, we're gonna get at it again. We're gonna speak again, man. I appreciate you coming through. Any more questions? 503.
Nah, man. I just want to see Jesse get better, man. I'm gonna go back and analyze your live stream that you did on the fight, bro, and then I know we probably gonna be watching them live at the next fight up. So yeah, man. I just want to see him get better, man, and I wish you nothing but the best. And keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep growing, keep developing, keep working on your craft, man. Keep bringing that pressure to Shock, man, in the sparring sessions, man, and keep your head up, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Already, tell the people how they can follow you. Give out your social medias one more time.
Follow me on Facebook, Jesse Garcia, And on Instagram, Manos de Fierro _95.
All right, and
And
that's what's up on the screen. Man, I appreciate you coming through, man. Shout out to the mighty LDVC and 503. Close us out.
Really, man. This has been another ringside views, man, with the homie, man, Jesse Garcia, man. You know, we gonna keep bringing y'all this good content, man. All these up and coming Houston fighters, man. Stay ready. Myself, legendary Top Cats, Ashy Knuckles, the Houston Hard Hitters, man. We tapping into all of the local fighters, man, up and coming fighters in the city, man. And this has been another ringside views with the homie Jesse Garcia, man. He got another fight coming up March 7th, man. We will be supporting them, you know what I'm saying? Be sure to go check out Stay Ready live stream. He did Friday night, man. And you can see Jesse. I think what part was he in? Stay Ready the beginning, right?
If you go to the very first live stream, not the second one, but the first one, he's the very second fight. So you're gonna see the middle of the first fight. That's when I started going live, and he comes on right after that. So as soon as you start watching, you're gonna get to see Jesse. You ain't even gotta wait long.
Yeah, man. And then we gonna be getting this fight again come March, man. So we'll be able to analyze, and then we know he gonna come back on, man. So this has been a great interview, man. I salute Jesse, man. I salute my brother StayReadyBoxingTV for always bringing us these dope interviews and ringside views, man. And stay tuned, man. We're gonna be back with another one, man. And this is just like that, man. H-Town for real.
H-Town for real, man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. That's Lions Den Box community. If you didn't know, now you know. Make sure y'all like, comment, and share this video to all your social media platforms. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon so you can get the notifications every time we drop a fire episode of Ringside Views. I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. And y'all already know you ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. Man, peace.